Hello everybody and welcome. This is a promotional video with Jeff's Karaoke with Jeff. Um, I'm gonna basically the reason why I'm doing the video is to get everybody its introduction to Karaoke with Jeff, how it has come. In this video, I'm gonna tell you how it gets started, how it works, how much it costs, and all that stuff. So you kind of get the idea of what Karaoke with Jeff is all about. It all started in Springbrook, Wisconsin. I did a show. I did some karaoke for friends and family. And when I came back, my wife Sam, girlfriend Sam, at the time my girlfriend Sam, she made a website which happened to say that I host karaoke shows and special events. And I thought to myself, that's a really good idea. I think it's a really good idea to I really would like to do that. I really like to, and I started getting into it. And the question is, okay, how do you get started into something like this? Well, basically what I do is I've been collecting karaoke songs since probably for over a couple decades. So now I've got over 13,000 songs. The average professional karaoke person has about 5,000. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be truthful to you. I don't have a fancy schmancy system like these professionals have. But that's why I do special events like birthday parties, family gatherings, birthdays. That's why I do the smaller venues, because I don't have the big high-tech machines like some of these professionals do. So that's the reason why that's the reason why I charge cheaper prices for my services over other companies. I have a simple machine. Very, basically, the reason why I got into this business of doing karaoke with Jeff is because I was a karaoke person too. My brother Joe, his name is Joe, obviously. He got me started in karaoke. I was at a bar, my dad's boss's bar, and we're sitting there having a few drinks, and he told me to go up and sing a karaoke song, and I sang my first karaoke song, and I was thinking, this is kind of fun, I like this. So, and then I started going to karaoke shows, and as I started getting to karaoke shows, I started to realize how I really didn't like the way they were, because the guys would sit in a booth, and they'd play some songs, and they're limited how many singers could sing, and when a singer could sing. So what I do to make mine different is if you want to sing, you just simply come up and let me know what you want to sing, and I'll see if I can have the song. If I do, I'll definitely play it. Another thing that I do is I try to make sure everybody gets to sing. The number one thing is that people have a good time. Because, I don't care if you sing good, I don't care if you sing like a bird, I don't care if you sing like American Idol, I don't care how you sing. The point of the matter is you have a good time. I'm going to tell you the truth. If you have me to a show, you're going to find out I'm not a good singer. And I'm not a good singer. And you'll probably say, well, why would I want a non-good singer to do a show? Because this way, you can have entertainment for your show. I mean, you're the show. All I do is I provide the music. It's your job. It's your voice. It's your noise. It's your music. It's your sound. It's the way you want it to be. Or you could go and hire a band, and bands are, they're expensive because they gotta, you gotta pay for the drummer, you gotta pay for the lead guitar, you gotta pay for the bass player, you gotta pay for the lead singer, you gotta pay for the equipment. I mean, it's just on and on and on and on and on of music. You hire a karaoke person, you're hiring one person, and that's it. And they might charge you a decent amount of money, and they might charge you less money. Now, I admit karaoke is less money, but understand something that makes me different than all of them. I do small events. I do birthdays. I do family get-togethers. I do everything that you can imagine. I do the shows, and the reason why I'm not as big as they are is a lot of these bigger professionals, they do bigger events. They do bars, they do weddings, they do graduations, they do events. I'm not saying I don't do graduations. I'm just saying they do the bars and they do the casinos and they do whatever big event that they have. They don't do just little small venues. Their machines are probably 10 times better than mine, which is true. You can hire them. That's your prerogative, but you're going to be paying a hell of a lot more money because they got a better machine, better system, and they do bigger events. They don't do the small events like I do. I mean, if you're sitting here and yourself thinking, God, it would be nice to have somebody that does a show that's small, like a graduation, a birthday party, or whatever. That's the way that is, and that's what I do. I do small events, and just now that we got figured out, I told you about the pricing, and I told you about everything like that. Is how much does it cost to do a show? Well, that depends on where you live. I live in the Wisconsin area. I live in and basically, if you're close to me, obviously your price tag will be a little bit less money because I won't have to go. The farther that I have to go, the more money the price tag's going to be. So I'm not saying I'm going to be charging you quadruple amounts of money, but I'm telling you might be a little bit more money. So if you live in, you live probably about 20 miles from me, you're probably going to end up paying, a little bit more money. Because you got to remember, gas money is the key thing. You got to pay for gas, to deliver the equipment to the venue and all that. If you live closer to me, it's going to be less money because I don't have to go as far. So if you live in my area, which I'm not going to get into all that, but I mean, if you live close to where where I'm from, then yes, you will be able to. Then I would be able to give you a better deal. I'm not telling you I'm going to give you a big, huge price tag, but I'm telling you that it's going to be a little bit more money. Let's just take an example. Let's say that you lived in, Baldwin, Wisconsin. Your price tag would probably be about, just off the head, maybe like $100, $99.99, $100. But plus you throw on probably an extra $10, $12 or $20 for gas, and that would cost, so about $120 to do services. It all depends. We don't know yet, but that's just an example of how much it would cost. If you lived, 50 or 60 miles away from me, then it would probably cost you about probably $150, $200, because you're looking at $40 to $50 to fill the gas tank up to drive the equipment to your venue and then set up and get all set up and ready to go. So that's kind of how that works. So now that we got the price tag now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the show. Basically, how do you do a show? How do you book a show? Right here is a flyer. If you go to my Facebook page, you go to Karaoke with Jeff, you look and you see all the information is on the page, the phone number, the zip code. Plus you're going to see this thing right here. Now unfortunately on the camera it's upside down, but don't ask me why it's upside down, but as you can see, this has got my email on it, and it's got my phone number on it, and it has, this flyer will be put onto my webpage. I just put on not too long ago, so you can take a look at it. It's got my email, and it's got my phone number on it. And what you can do is you can go ahead and you can call the number. Now, usually my phone is over there. Usually, if it rings, I do answer it. If I have not, of course, it has a ring. If you don't prefer to do that, maybe you're a computer person, you'd rather be on a computer, you can go to sigs_jeff@yahoo.com. And when you type and you put in your message, in the subject line you type in the word karaoke. Now anytime I see anything that says karaoke on it, I will go ahead and take a look at it, and then we'll go from there. We'll set up a venue, we'll set up a time, we'll set up a place, we'll set up a date, and we'll get that all straightened up, and then we'll get back to you and let you know exactly where we're at and what we want to do. And that's pretty easy as that. So basically, how do you get in contact? How do you learn a little bit about the show? One, you can go to the Facebook, take a look at it. It gives you all the information. There's also a website that I think I can give you the website. I'll put the website on the Facebook as well. Um, and basically, that's basically what you can do on the aspects of the on booking. And like I said, my calendar at this point is wide open. Like I said, it's February, so basically, when you get to March and April, you start thinking about having your get-togethers, and you might want to think about hiring, a karaoke show. And to all good luck to you if you do hire me. That's great. If not, that's fine too. I mean, it's your prerogative. It's your show. You're gonna pick the best option for you. And I do hope that you. I mean, the question is, why would you hire me over a professional? Well, but what makes me different than them? Well, there's a few things. Number one, my system is simple. It's not very big. It's not, fantastic or anything, but it does produce some great music and it's just great fun. All together there. Second, I have 13,000 songs compared to 5,000 songs. I have songs from the 80s, 90s, 2000. I've got things from today, tomorrow, next year, next month, a month from now, 2 months from now, 10 months from now, whatever it is. We got, pretty much I got every kind of music you can think of. Like I said, hitting the iceberg on there, it says that for a sample I got to over 2,500 songs. That's just partial of what that I have for music. So, number two, now I have something else. I have not checked my bag, but I'm going to check my bag after when I get done and stuff. I'm going to check my bag, and I'm also going to check it to see, I also can have 5 microphones. Now, usually you have duets with 2, but usually if you're going to do a boy band music, you're going to need more than 1 microphone. So basically I'd have 5 microphones, so all 5 people can sing that song, or have that opportunity to sing that song as well. And that's, of course, if you want to get into that as well. Price, totally different. Totally different. I did a video show on Facebook. It was a while back ago, and I had a friend of mine who was on there, and she said that she hired a company. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know the name, but she did hire hired, let's put it this way, she hired entertainment, and she said that she paid a fee up front, and she had to pay a fee on the day of the event. So she was paying 2 fees for 1 show. Well, I'm telling you, you're not going to be paying 2 fees for 1 show. I'm telling you that. I guarantee that. You're not going to be paying 2 fees for 1 show. So I'm thinking to myself when I started this, I'm thinking, God, I'm charging too much money. But then I hear about how much other people are charging, and I'm thinking maybe I'm charging them a much better deal, because this is what they're doing and this is how it is, So yeah, so you can go ahead, you can hire them, and you can do what you want to do, and that's up to you. And it's like I said, it is your prerogative to pick whatever entertainment you want. But if you pick me, and you have karaoke with Jeff, you can have number one thing, you'd have a great time. Number one, you'd have a great time. Because that's the number one thing. When you come out and you say, God, I had such a wonderful time, the entertainment was fantastic, that's what you do. Word of mouth advertising. Let people know. If you like the show, let them know that you like the show. Then, let your friends know, so that way they get an idea. I don't have anything right now but flyers. I'm thinking about getting cards made up for my show, but until that time, I just don't know at this time. This video has been going on for probably about 14 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't want to continue to repeat myself about this video, so I'm just going to make it this way. Give you my final thoughts, and then I'll just get off and let you guys continue on with what you're going to do. Continue on with your day. If you hire me, like I said, you have a great time. You have great music, and I think I think it'll be a um, great moment. Whatever party you have, birthday party, whatever event you have, you're gonna have a great. I promise you, have a great time, and you're gonna have professionalism, and and like I said, we always number one thing I always say is we always can work with you. I understand that you want entertainment and entertainment's a certain price. I always say I can work with you and figure something out for a show. So when I say work with you, doesn't mean I'm just going to say, well, okay, give me this. I mean, I hope that you understand that you don't be silly and say, oh, I'm going to charge you this much money, which is probably ridiculously low. I hope you say, well, I'll give you this much money because I feel that, and people say, well, anybody can do it. Well, absolutely not. The music alone, one disc, one karaoke disc, costs over $50. That's one song, one karaoke disc, 15 songs, $50. So imagine having 13,000 songs and how many karaoke discs that would combined up to and how much money that would cost. Put it this way, 100 songs. I looked on websites, you can go to any website you want, 50 songs cost over $2,000. And if you got $2,000 to spend on 100 songs, then good job, all points to you. But if you don't have that much money, then you should be thinking about companies that specialize in doing this stuff. Another reason why that I feel is also equipment. You can't just go to your local store and say, I want to buy a karaoke system. They're expensive. They're expensive machines. But when you've been doing this for so many years, I mean, I've been in business for only a few years with this Karaoke with Jeff, but I'm doing the research and doing all the stuff for the last decade, at least 2 decades. So you think that, oh, I just grab it and put it all together, there I go. No, I took in 2 decades building a library, taking 2 decades to get the proper equipment, 2 decades to get the stuff that I needed for the shows. So it takes a lot of work. So I don't want you to think that anybody can do it. I mean, if you have the know-how and you want to do it and you can do it, I say great job. If not, I say great job. I wish you the best of luck and I hope everything works out for you. But if not, I hope that you do, consider me for your event. Now, I do say Wisconsin. So basically, if you're in Wisconsin, you want to have a show, you send me a message. Just simply make sure you put karaoke in the email, and you send it SIGS, SIGS, S as in Sam, IGS as in Sam, _, and then Jeff, JEFF, at yahoo.com. And if you're on Facebook, you can check out my flyer, and it'll give you all the information there. And that's pretty much what I figure was going to go on there. So, and we'll go from there and we'll talk and see what we can do for you. But that's pretty much what I'm planning on doing. So, I'm not gonna repeat myself. I apologize. I pretty much said, wanted you to know everything about this video that I could. So, if you watched the video, thank you. And if you need any questions, like I said, there's ways you can see me. One, on Facebook, there's a Karaoke with Jeff page. Simply type in the box Karaoke with Jeff. You should see a Jeff's Journal thing or something like that pop up. And then all you do is go ahead and you'll see all kinds of videos, all kinds of great content, and you will also see a flyer which says Karaoke with Jeff. And you can go ahead and take a look at all that content. And I believe I put my webpage on there as well. If it's not up there, I'll put it up on the website. Just go to Karaoke Jeff. I'll put my website on there so you can check it out. There's some links don't work. If they don't work, just go to the next link. There's a booking link which you can go ahead and set that up and do all that. We'll get all that taken care of as well. So this will be put on YouTube. It will be public, so everybody can see it and know what's going on. It'll be on Facebook as well. under Jeff's Karaoke and Jeff. So you can check it out there as well. And I think that's pretty much about all I'm going to need to say. And to everybody that watches the video, thank you. And to new people that watch it, thank you. And I'm not going to take any much more of your time. I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next time. Until that time, you all have a good day, and we'll see you.